go sweat. I'm gonna go sweat. But where's the onesie skin, bro? Bro, literally, where is she? Bro, where's the onesie? She's literally not in my locker anymore. Okay, she has to be in here. There she is. Frick. That. That is the most cringiest dance I've ever seen in my life. It's up on my heart and my back. Good. I'm fam. Okay, this skin's butt ugly. It's cool in this one, but just chop off that ponytail, bro. And this would be the most perfect skin ever. Chop off the ponytail, you're fine. Now this skin's a different story. This skin's cool in this version. Then this is ugly. That's so ugly skin. Scarlet Defender. Like the hat. I like this skin. Malice. Like the back bling. Not really a fan of the skin. Pipsqueak. The most expensive pickaxe in the game. Megabat should honestly be the price of this. This pickaxe should be 800. Now this should be free because of how stupid it is. Billy Bounce, that should be not 500. That should be 800. I like this. This is cool. I don't really like the horn thingies. Heat, the most ugliest rap ever. This is my favorite skin out of my luck here. I'm not all about those rare skins like Black Knight, Scully. I'm not all about that. Like this is ugly, really ugly actually. Yeah, this is cool. Ugly, very ugly. I don't even know why I bought this. This is cool, ugly, cool, ugly. That's the visitor was not even worth the challenge. Very ugly, ugly, cool. Yeah, that's cool. Ugly. I didn't know why you would even wear this skin, to be honest. Ugly. That's cool. I like this skin. It's basically reincarnation of the Reaper. Dusk is pretty cool. Love that skin. Like this skin. I actually like this better than the actual version. This is cool, kind of. Cool. It's stupid, but it's cool. And I like this skin. This skin's ugly, cool, ugly, cool. Favorite skin, second favorite, and then this would be my third. Ugly, very ugly, actually. Ugly. This is cool-ish. Ugly. Cool. Ugly. Ugly. And that's really ugly. This is cool. Cool. Ugly. Cool. Ish. Yeah. I do like this skin. This skin's cool. Ugly. I know I have the second version of Trump, but still it's ugly. Cool. Ugly. Worst skin I've ever bought. This is the ugly skin in the game. Very ugly. Just cool. I like this a little bit. I like this. That's ugly-ish. Ugly. Yeah, I like this. This is cool. This is cool. This is cool. Watch the World Cups in 27 years.
The region, and of course, the qualifying spots. We have one more qualifying spot. That's it. NA West. We've already seen Europe. Therefore, NA East, we've seen their 3. Brazil, Asia, Oceania, we've seen each of their 1, but we've got 1 more to go, and that's NA West. But before we do that, we did just wrap up NA East in those 3 qualifying spots. So we're going to go ahead and hop in. We actually get the chance to talk to one of those qualifying duos. It's Macwood and Young Calculator, and I'm joined by Shio to do this. What's up, guys? Congratulations, you're going to New York City.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't be more happier for you guys. I've been following you all the way through. Macwood, you've had quite an impressive, growth throughout the entire thing. I just got to ask, it's the first thing we always ask, what is your reaction to qualifying? What was the first thing you guys did? Macwood, I'll start with you.
I mean, I called my mom and my dad. They were both on the verge of crying. I mean, it's incredible. It's like we are the 2, some of the most consistent players that haven't qualified for the Fortnite World Cup, and we've been doing it for 5 days. So I hit up Calc and I was like, hey, let's give it a shot. And for the last week, and we did it. So I'm just so thankful.
Calc, I mean, he just said it, 5 days. This has got to be like, not only, I mean, it can't be a surprise. You guys know how good you are, clearly. But 5 days of practice with your duo. What happened after you qualified? What was going through your head?
I was very excited, and my mom didn't believe me. I called her and she said I'm lying. So
well,
on live stream too.
All right, Calc, Mac, come on, we know each other. Like, are you hyped or are you hyped, man? Like, we were talking for weeks.
There you go.
Every week, back to back.
I am hyped.
We've gone through like highs and lows. You guys have qualled, not qualled, man. Like, in the moment, that last game, what's going through your mind? Like, that very last game, boys, like, seriously.
I mean, we queued at the perfect time. We got a decent, pretty easy lobby. We queued on one of the hot drop games, and we got to Pleasant. We actually got it unlooted, and we decided that, hey, if we don't get kills here, we are not going to qualify, because we knew we were aiming for 90 points, and we got just 89, but we had those 4 wins. So I was like, in those end games, we were on high ground, and we were like, hey, man, we got to slay out. Like, we have to. Like, it's now or never. And then, I don't know. I wasn't really nervous, but, I mean, it was kind of going through my head.
I was nervous at the beginning, but then as we kept going through, I stopped getting less and less nervous.
Now, Calc, you've had, like, not a rocky relationship, but you've had a very unique relationship with that Fortnite community. Do you think that there's a new level of respect for that young Calc, word out there on the streets? Like, how do you feel right now? Like, how ecstatic do you feel in terms of recognition?
I am so excited. I am so happy.
We don't need to boost his ego anymore. None of that.
Well, gentlemen, I think it is deserved slightly, a little bit of boost of that ego, because you are going to New York, so we're going to see you there. But I do want to give you guys one more chance to, shout anything out you want, and also your socials. Make sure you get those plugs in there. Calculator, we'll start with you.
Follow young_calc on Twitter.
That's it. Young_calc on Twitter. Macwood, what's up?
My Twitch is COL Macwood, and then my Twitter is @COL_Macwood.
Well, there you have it, guys. We will see you in New York, and as we always say, we'll have to grab a slice. But thank you so much, and congratulations. We'll see you there. We have NA West up on deck, guys. Thank you so much for that interview. But this is going to be the last spot up for grabs, and we're going to go ahead and take a sneak peek at the standings that are currently unfolding, because the action is underway. So here it is, and again, time again, it's always Arkin and Falcon are on top, but then the rest of these guys are all fighting, because Arkin and Falcon have already qualified, and the rest of these guys as well. They're not going to finish, they're West, but again, they've already qualified too, so the rest of these guys playing for that one spot.
What I find really interesting is Epic Whale's actually doing with 40-yard Storm. It's him and Sealmat, right? All there side by side. So everyone's switching up for week 10. It's going to be very, very interesting to see how things get down, break down. And I'm excited to get going.
I mean, that's the kind of staple duos of NA West right now are splitting up at the same time. Epic Whale normally playing with Sealmat. Here at 40-yard Storm, they both actually qualified in solos. So this switch could be an opportunity to triple qualify. I mean, in week 8, they have been playing out of their mind. It's crazy. We saw Aiden and Sean qualify, but the rest of these guys as well, Kayun and Takata, had such an amazing run throughout the rest of the weeks. But I mean, I think we want to get in the action, because we just kicked up the dust. I want to see who's standing when all is said and done, when that dust is settled. So we are going to have Shio joining the cast, and of course, Pookie on the other side. Guys, the stakes are set, and the floor is yours.
Awesome.
Stakes are set, Bala. We are about to hop in to our first set of NA West games. Shai, how you feeling today?
I'm feeling pretty good, feeling pretty
Yeah?
hyped. It's been a fun time. I'm excited to see how the West Brawl goes down. Excited to cast with you as well. So we can get right to it. Games are ready. I'm excited to hop in. Let's jump on that battle bus.
Let's go.
Awesome.
Now, hilariously enough, Shai and I were talking a little bit earlier in our little caster room that, you know, Zeke likes to just, you know, hog for himself, take up all the space on the couch. But we were talking and we realized that we actually live within 10 minutes of each other.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. It's a small world and a fun world as well. So, you know, content
yeah.
coming out on the way.
Content is going to be created, we can tell you that much. But here we are taking a look at some content here coming out of Jacob and his partner, Dizzle. They are on the edge of Shifty Shafts here, holding very good high ground, using that advantage to rain down shots on their opponents.
Absolutely. Look at their classic loadout as well. Looks like it's a nice heavy sniper Scar combat in there. Not many new items up in the mix. We've got the classic minis. Looks like they might have not found any chug splashes for them, as I think that's really strong. One thing to point out as well is 6 elims on Dizzle and then 4 on Jacob. That's 10 total at the moment, and we're just getting into that 5th zone closing. About 2 hours left on NA West. So it's going to be very exciting to see who qualifies with that one spot for this region.
Yeah, and there we see Jacob taking a perfect shot with a heavy sniper there, taking out Sinnoh like it's nobody's business. Now, he is going to have to be careful here. He is taking a little bit of time to peek, but it doesn't matter. He did.
What happened? Huh?
That hard drive to pick up the aim or game sense in that situation. A big bop coming in. Dizzle catching his builds open, going for that finish. Smart plays. Is it possible? White health getting hit on the storm line. Backup finally goes down. Dizzle picks up that elimination.
And nobody punishing these guys right now, Shai. They're on ultimate high ground, just standing out in the open, just exposing themselves, raining down shots, and nobody is wanting to really punish them for these actions right now. You can see Dizzle taking a ton of time to peek. It is kind of a rough angle, but there are so many players across the river over there that would have the freest of